Today we're going to read the book Clark the Shark, written by Bruce Hale, that means he made the words, and illustrated by Guy Francis, that means he drew the pictures. Clark the Shark. I'm going to let you see the picture for a minute. In all the wide blue seas, in all the wide blue world, the top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary, and all of the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, the biggest and strongest, was Clark the Shark. See, there he comes, Clark the Shark swimming into school. Clark loved school, and he loved his teacher, Mrs. Inky Dink. He loved to play upsy-downsy and spin-a-majig with his friends. Clark loved his life. School is awesome, shouted Clark the Shark. Less shouting, more reading, said Mrs. Inky Dink. Lunchtime is sweet, yelled Clark the Shark. Munch your own lunch, said his best friend Joey Mackerel. Oh no, look, he ate other people's lunches. Recess rocks, bellowed Clark the Shark. You are playing rough, Clark, cried the other kids. So he was being too rough. They didn't like that. Yes, Clark loved his life with all of his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was too loud. He was too wild. He was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. Oh, look, they're all kind of swimming away from him. After a while, no one would play with Clark. No one ate lunch with him. No one sat with him at circle time. Even his best friend, Joey Mackerel, said, "Cool your jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." So he's too wild and crazy for his friends. One day, Clark asked Mrs. Inky Dink, "What's wrong with everyone?" Mrs. Inky Dink patted his fin. "Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard, and gosh, you even help too hard." "But life is so exciting," said Clark. "There's a time and a place for everything," said Mrs. Inky Dink. "And sometimes the rule is stay cool." Can you guys say that? Stay cool. At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed the swing with too much zing. "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "Yikes!" cried Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled so good that he munched a bunch of lunches. Oh no, look, he ate other people's food again. "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "We're starving," said his friends. They're saying, "I'm hungry. You ate my food." In class, Clark got the big idea in class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. "Now, Clark," said Mrs. Inky Dink, "this isn't the time or place. Tell me, what's the rule?" "Stay cool," said Clark. "Hey, that rhymes," he cried. Then Clark got a big idea in his sharky head. "Maybe if I make a rhyme, I'll remember every time," he thought. The next day he put his plan to work. Oh, so he's going to try to make those into rhymes like we've been learning with Miss Koznak. In class, when lessons got exciting, Clark wanted to bounce up out of his seat. Instead, he told himself, when teacher's talking, don't go walking. Means he's got to stay put. So there was talking, walking. Those are the rhymes. And you know what? It worked! Attaboy, Clark, said Mrs. Inky Dink. Clark smiled. Lessons are fun. At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. When Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, only munch your own lunch. Can you say that? Only munch your own lunch. Means eat only your own food. And it worked again. Way to go, Clark, said his friends. Clark grinned. Lunch is fun. At playtime, Clark told himself, easy does it, that's the way. Then my friends will want to play. So let's try again. Easy does it, that's the way. Then my friends will want to play. So if he goes nice and easy, they'll want to play with him again. And playtime was fun. Once more, Clark loved his life. So the rhymes are working for him. But then a shadow fell across the playground. A ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. Tentacles are these legs coming out. It's a new kid, and he looks scary, cried Joey Mackerel. Swim for your lives! The squid squashed the slide, and it snapped off the swings. Oops, my bad, said the new kid. That sounds like Clark the Shark at the beginning. When he said, oops, I didn't mean to, I forgot. Wait, said Clark, he just wants to play. Let's find a way. And he swam to the new kid with all of his might. Clark played harder than he ever had before. Upsy-downsy and spin-em-a-jig. Why, he even made up a new game called Tail-Wumpa-Lumpus. Wow, that was fun, said the new kid breathlessly, and he settled down. If you want to come to school, you've got to stay cool, said Clark. Oh, that's another one of his rhymes. School, cool. That's right, Clark, said Mrs. Inky Dink. And thanks for taking care of our new classmate, Sid the Squid. Hooray for Clark the Shark, everyone shouted. So he found somebody who seemed like him, that wanted to play big and tough. And he helped him figure out how to get it out of his energy out in a safe way too. That night, Clark's mother asked, "What did you learn at school, dear?" "There's a time and a place for everything," Clark said. "Sometimes you stay cool, but sometimes a shark's gotta do what a shark's gotta do." The end. So that was kind of a cool book to help us realize, like, we gotta figure out when there's times to be crazy and wild and have fun, and when we have times where we have to sit and be calm and learn, which can be fun too, just a different kind of fun. And then this book also had those rhymes, like Clark, shark. So those sound very similar. They sound kind of like you're almost saying the same word. Let me get to where I see some of the other ones. We had talking, walking, munch, lunch, way, play, school, cool. So hopefully you like that book. It has a great story, and it's really fun about that shark and how he learned to control himself better using rhymes to help him remember. Have a great day.